Did you know that you can fail as a real estate investor before your first guest or tenant moves in? Even before you finish your first rehab. And it has nothing to do with a bad deal. As a new real estate investor, you have to start with a foundation. Most new investors fail because they skip 3 essential steps that decide whether your investment becomes profitable or becomes a financial headache you can't escape. So today I'm going to give you those 3 unexpected actions you must take right now to protect your money, protect your property, and protect your future as an investor. Step 1. As a real estate investor, time is everything. When the perfect property pops up, you have to move fast. But here's the problem. YouTube gurus and courses teach you how to buy, but not how to run the business. They teach you how to find a deal and how to find funding. But almost nobody teaches you how to set up your business the right way, how to choose your investment type, and how to track your money so you don't lose it. So the first thing you want to do is set up your business. Real estate investing is a business and not a hobby. If something goes wrong and a guest or a tenant takes legal action, you don't want them coming after your personal assets. Get your EIN number. It's free. You can go to the IRS website and apply for an EIN number. Next, set up your LLC with a registered address. Then you want to open a business bank account. You may even want to create a business email and have a business phone number. Buying a property without a business structure is like buying a car without full coverage insurance. It works until you get into an accident. Then you're stuck wishing someone should have told you to get full coverage insurance. Most beginners buy off excitement and not strategy. Don't be that investor. Step 2. Determine your investor type. This is where most new investors go wrong. A flipper, a landlord, and an Airbnb host do not run their business the same way. Here's the breakdown. For a flipper, it's fast-paced. Expenses equals cost of goods sold. It appears on your profit and loss statement. Requires job/the project tracking. May even involve construction escrow, hard money, private investors. The profit time frame is short-term within the first 12 months. For long-term rental, property equals inventory. It's slower, more passive income, fewer moving parts, predictable income, and it's less hands-on. For a short-term rental, it's constant operations, weekly expenses, inventory plus supplies, bookings, turnovers, utilities, very hands-on. The profit time frame is ongoing throughout the month. Not knowing your investor type is like applying for a job and not reading the job description. You end up committing to something you don't have time for, don't have the budget for, or don't have the skills for, and that leads to a failed investment fast. Step 3, bookkeeping. Why investors fail here? Most beginners think their bank balance is enough. They confuse bookkeeping with filing taxes and have no idea how many expenses they're supposed to track. As a new investor, some of the expenses you track are buying costs, holding costs, rehab, debt service, utilities, insurance, construction escrow, depreciation, contractors payments, 1099s, increased basis, and hard money fees. It's way more than I bought it for this and sold it for that. Bookkeeping matters because it shows your total assets. It shows your true profit or loss. It tells you whether you made it tells you whether you made a realized gain or a realized loss. It protects you during audits. It helps you stay compliant with lenders, investors, and the IRS. If you're hearing these terms and thinking, what the hell does this mean? That's exactly why you need to learn bookkeeping or get a bookkeeper who specializes in real estate investors like me. So here's the success order. Choose your investor type, whether you're going to be a flipper or if you're going to be a host and do short-term rental, or you're going to be a landlord and do long-term rental, wholesaling, pick your lane. Next, you need to set up your business. Do an LLC, do an EIN, business bank account, business email, business number. Then set up your bookkeeping on day 1 so you can immediately track earnest money, inspections, escrow, and every dollar. Then buy your property. Because when the foundation is right, the deal makes sense. But when the foundation is missing, even a good deal goes bad. On my next video, I'm walking you step by step through your HUD or settlement statement, basically your receipt for buying your property. I'll break down every cost and show you exactly where each number goes on your balance sheet or profit and loss.